It's the 1st of January, and today, for some reason, I wanted to tell a real story for once. So my first couple of videos were just me talking about random stuff, but this time I chose to talk about a real story, something that happened to me. And actually, I got fired from an online teaching platform 1.5 years ago. I was teaching French online, and this one student that I had never met before didn't show his camera. He didn't. So that is no problem. He just needs he or she just needs to put on his microphone. All right. And so even the microphone was off. It was crossed in red. And so I thought, this is not normal, obviously. And after 20 seconds, maybe, an AI voice came out of my computer. And when it would speak, the crossed microphone would quickly turn on, just the time the voice would speak. And it would ask me, expliquez-moi le gérondif, in a very formal way, like a robotic man's voice would ask me to explain him the gérondif, which is a grammatical rule in French. And I was very confused. I asked, what? Can you please repeat, or can you please put on your camera? What's going on? And the voice would keep asking me to give him a lesson. And I started to explain what the gérondif is. And I opened something up online, and I was explaining the gérondif for a couple of minutes. And when I was done, I said, yeah, that was it. And then the voice asked me to explain it again. I was like, no. Okay, so this fake AI voice, I don't know what's going on. I'm stopping this. I wrote in the chat, this is not your voice. I'm not doing this. I will write to the management team of the company now that is responsible for the tutors, such as me. And it was on a Saturday, and so I wrote the management team of the platform, and I told them, okay, look, so there's a student that doesn't want to put on his camera. That's okay, but he doesn't have his microphone on. And I just explained the situation of the robotic AI fake man's voice that was asking me to explain him a subject in French. And since it was a Saturday, the team wasn't available. They weren't working that day. And so then on Monday, I got an answer from them telling me that it was okay. They would just cancel this lesson. And I thought, okay, that's it. But actually, while I was giving the lesson, or I chose not to give it in the end, I forgot to stop my screen sharing. And so I was surfing on the internet. And so on the other side, the student, whoever was on the other side, took screenshots of me surfing on the internet, because I have to admit, I was also kind of out of myself. I was also kind of all over the place. I had to regroup myself, and I thought, okay, now that I sent this email out, I will just relax and forget about this. But so the student sent screenshots of me surfing online to the management team. And so on Tuesday, they came back to me and told me, you were surfing on the internet while you were supposed to give the lesson to the student, and you made fun of his voice, and his mom or her mom of the student was supporting that. The mom was validating that I made fun of the voice and that I didn't want to give the lesson. And in the chat, they wrote me during when I said I'm not doing this and so on, and when I sent out my email informing the management team of the situation on Saturday and so on, the student said, no, but I have my microphone on. Yeah, but I don't have my camera, but I don't need to. Yeah, fair, you don't have to, okay. But at least you have to put on your microphone. And the moment, just the time the voice was speaking up, the microphone was on. But as soon as it would stop talking, the the microphone would be crossed in red. Like no one talked, like no one had being behind. Like obviously I was getting tricked. Okay, and so on Tuesday, another manager of a lady from this company, from the team and so on, told me that that this was bad for me and that I had to watch out because this is not appropriate. It was very much inappropriate of me to do that. And I thought, no, I don't accept that. I don't accept that because also I want to become a teacher later on. And so if I have something like this on my record, if I agree upon saying that, yeah, I didn't want to teach a lesson to a student, I made fun of his voice, and I was surfing on the internet, on Instagram, whilst I was supposed to give the lesson, and I agree upon that. I say, I validate that statement. I say, yeah, that's true. And so the team, I could just as well have said that. And then the story would have been over. But no, I insisted that it was an AI voice. And I should have recorded this. And I even told them, look, I have proof though, because the moment I sent you the first emails saying that I'm not giving this online lesson on Saturday and that it's a fake AI voice, it was before the screenshots. It was before I was surfing on the internet. It was before I stopped giving the lesson. But I still had my screen sharing on, and the lesson was still running, because also if you just close the lesson, the system could save it as you just not having shown up. And so that also equals to minus income. So you get something taken away. If you don't show up, the online platform will basically take money away from you. And so I was then arguing with the management team that were saying, no, the mom of the student is supporting that. You were not, you didn't want to give the lesson. You made fun of the voice, and you were surfing on the internet, and they had proof with screenshots. And I thought, this is ugly. This is mean. I just want to teach French for barely any money to students in trouble who need help. And this is what I get? Yeah, life is a beep. And so I insisted that I wanted to give the lesson, that I told the whole story as it was, as I told them in real life time, it was in real lifetime, yeah. That I told them, look, this student doesn't have his camera, he doesn't have his microphone, he has a fake AI voice. I don't want to give him this lesson, but I still keep it on just in case the system saves it or like identifies it as a no-show, as a so-called no-show. All right. And so I didn't want to have a no-show. And so I kept my computer on, I surfed online, and I tried to like collect myself. And so on Monday even, it was good news. I thought this was over and so on. But on Tuesday, as I said, they came back to me telling me that no, you didn't behave in a good manner and so on, and you better not repeat this behavior. And I was like, no, I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting such a false statement. I'm not accepting that until the bitter end. And in fact, you know how it ended? I got fired from this platform. And God bless. Thank God. Because now I'm on some other platform and it's a better platform. Okay? And it's much more transparent. You get to first know the students and it's much more clear and transparent. And they could not do this with the AI voice because on this other platform, it would be random people booking lessons with you and they could be anyone. And so who am I? I'm the stupid one in this situation. And I don't know what the student got out of this. Maybe he just wanted to lay back. That's one of my assumptions, is that the student maybe just wanted to lay back in his room, not taking the lesson, not like listening to it, not actually participating in it. And yeah, so that was just from a psychological perspective, it was a bit traumatizing, to be honest. And yeah, I am a bit traumatized still. And so I told them in the end when they fired me that they might get like some allegation now from me and maybe a lawyer defending me if because I'm refusing to say that I'm surfing on the internet and making fun of some kid's voice while I want to give a lesson in French. And since I want to become a teacher later on, I better not have this on my record and validate that statement, which is false, first of all. And the student, second of all, whoever that person was, I wish that person, and I'm not even joking, I'm not even being ironic, I wish that person all the best. And I'm not even joking. Happy New Year's. Bye bye.